The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
It is time now for another one of our pools to make their tournament debut, and another one of our newcomers to make their tournament debut. It's our 5 seed Foxyman and our 13 seed CoreyBLD. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Tetris Attack Speedrun Tournament 2022. This is your head tournament organizer, Cards of the Heart, and joining me now is one of our mainstays in the tournaments at this point, and as is tradition for these tournaments, please introduce yourself.
Yo, how's it going, everyone? I'm Tayman. I'm the only person besides FFR and Cards of the Heart to win a tournament in this community, and I've enjoyed doing commentary and dropping sports references that 3 people get. So we should get a Discord role set up for the sports jokes. But I am really excited to be back doing commentary. It'll be a mainstay of my weekends for the next 2 months or so. So thanks for having me on yet again.
Oh yes, we are definitely good to see you here and making all of those sports ball references that we love so very much. And we are poised to have a rather neat little matchup here with Foxyman and Corey. Corey definitely becoming a bit of a mainstay of our Friday night race nights, Tay.
Yeah, Corey's been hanging out with us. You know, it really helps when, you know, some people are new to the scene, but they, you know, for some reason or another, we don't see them quite as much, or maybe they're just dipping their toes in the water. But I know, like, people that have, you know, become kind of community mainstays have been hanging out with us a lot. We got, you know, Lunar, Foxy, Six the last few years, and now Corey's been in for the past few months or so, and been grinding a little bit, and probably not the favorite in this matchup, but I think could definitely make things interesting. And as we're going to talk about, he has some interesting other hobbies besides Puzzle League.
Yeah, that he does, and it will definitely be a battle here in this match. This one was also recorded prior, so this is not a live match, but it was definitely a battle to be had with our PPL 2020 runner-up, Foxyman, and we'll tell you more about how those two square up against each other in just a little bit. But first, if you're just tuning into this game for the first time and you don't understand how it all works, allow me to take a couple of minutes of your time to explain how the game works and how we are playing it in this tournament. Oh yeah! Tetris Attack is a match 3 puzzle game released for the Super Nintendo in August 1996 for North America and November 1996 for Europe. It was also broadcast on the Japanese Teleview service from November 1996 until the service was discontinued in June 2000. As a match 3 puzzle game, if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you'll need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also send garbage to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can quickly add up if stacked correctly. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear and then have the panels directly above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will also make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you'll have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponents that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. That said, due to the way this game handles combo garbage as well as the overall speed of these opponents, you will almost exclusively see our players make them run out of time through timely garbage attacks. Easy mode has 10 stages, normal mode has 11 stages, and hard and V-hard, as we call it, have 12. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. Yes, we are in the round-robin pools stage of our tournament now. We divided the 20 players that signed up for this tournament into four 5-person pools, and the top 2 people to make it out of those pools will be making it to our final bracket, where we will really be going V-hard for a big stretch there at the end. But for the start, we are playing these one-player versus races in all of the game levels. We'll hop around between easy and normal and hard, and V-hard depending on the player's fancy. And it's basically a loser pick once we get things going, and we'll try to pick through all the levels if we need that many games, but as long as we're not repeating, then we will be properly testing all of our players' skills. And we do have a prize pool for this tournament. We are crowdfunding a prize pool that everyone is more than welcome to throw in their donations, throw in their Twitch subscriptions, and as I just did, throwing in your Twitch bits. I'll be adding those bits dollar for dollar into the pool. The subscriptions will be added $1, $2, and $6 respectively to the pool once I get around to adding them, and you can see the distributions for our top players at the very end. First place getting 40%, second 20%, third 10%, and so on, so forth. Some of this prize pool is going to get raffled off. Some of it's going to go to the winner of the redemption bracket, which we'll have for the players that failed to qualify. So you want to see these players do well. Feel free to make a donation, support the pool, support what we do, because we're definitely looking to do bigger and better things, and that support will definitely help in that. So, let's go over to the pool 4 standings, where we find foxyman and CoreyBLD. Nothing's going to be updated yet because this is the first match, but we can have an idea for what kind of a favorite our 5 seed is projected to be, which of course is our very own foxyman. And as a bit of a statistician, he did run this tournament through a bunch of different simulations to see what the chances were for each player advancing to the bracket in what I have termed the Foxy projection. And I am required by edict to say it in that particular tone and inflection every time I bring it up, the Foxy projection. But let's see what that projection has in store for this group. And as it's kind of expected, FFR Pro and foxyman are the heavy favorites to make it out of this pool, and it's a virtual stone cold lead pipe lock in favor of foxyman in the specific matchup against Corey. But Tay, have you been how impressed have you been with how Corey has improved since jumping on with our community a while back?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out his times really quick, but I think he's got a sub 10 V hard. Did he manage to
trying
get
to
that?
crack that? Been trying to crack that sub 9 for a little while now.
Yeah, he's been putting in a lot of work into V-Hard, and like with a lot of our newer players who, you know, maybe played this game when they were younger and are trying to get into the speedrun scene, you so often see that they have the raw ingredients to put up some really fast times. It's just like a matter of, you know, putting everything together, like the cursor speed and like the board vision, especially, and with V-Hard being so much faster, it can be tough. So, but yeah, those are like some like solid like mid to mid upper tier times, definitely within the margin of RNG, as we like to call it, and I want him to see him give a good fight to Foxy.
Yeah, it's definitely been a pleasure to have Corey join us and get involved in the community, and who knows, maybe that competitive speed cubing experience will lead to even bigger and better things. Who knows? But Foxy did finish third in the last Tetris Attack tournament, being the V-Hard record holder in PPL. He's definitely a force to be reckoned with. So, Tay, what do you think? What do you think Corey's chances would be to actually take a game off of Foxy?
Taking one game, like I give him a 1 out of 4 chance, roughly, of getting the one. I think his times are close enough to Foxy's where if he has a solid run and Foxy stumbles a little bit, kind of similar to my run against Conch earlier, put up really solid easy and took a game off of me. But we'll probably see him go for the riskier strats, which is like really what you got to do. If you have a seed mismatch, you have to like go for the risky strat and then just hope for the best, really. So probably going to see Foxy doing the safe strat, extending out those chains a little further, as I've liked to talk about so often in these tournaments. Getting consistent times, it's about avoiding really bad stages, because stages can be so like only so good, but stages can get really bad. So Foxy's gonna play a little safer. Corey's probably gonna be aggressive and hopefully put up some pretty solid times.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I would have handicapped this going in to this matchup. Foxy's ceiling though is just so much higher than Corey's at first glance. The times are definitely within the margin of RNG, the margin of troll to snipe a game, or possibly two off. But I think I would have had Foxy take the. I think Foxy would have taken the 3-0 here. Though we have seen Corey show up a bit in the race nights and get random PBs in some of the races. So who knows? Maybe Corey will show up with some big times again. But we will be about to find out how this match went. Let's go get to that action. The 5 seed foxyman, the 13 seed CoreyBLD, going into Pool 4 action, starting right now.
Really soon. Right now.
Right now, indeed. And these players decided they wanted to start on easy mode for this one. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Easy mode is very polarizing within the community. It's easy for a reason, but it's also incredibly slow to play.
Yeah, I think we've seen our players with faster cursor speed have trouble sometimes with, mashing inputs too faster than will be registered by easy mode. I know I have that problem myself, and Yoshimitsu, our top seed, I know his solution, or their solution, is to just kind of just match through it and just get all the inputs to register eventually. So it's definitely a mode that flows differently, let's say. But yeah, definitely not my favorite. Can be really punishing if you do not send enough, because those AIs they're going to take a little bit to get that first clear, but you don't want to give them any extra time as we get started. So,
yep, Foxy definitely going fast and furious with a serious raise and a chain and
oh my god,
the garbage clear. The timing of the attacks is so important, but it's so hard to get right, and it is Corey drawing first blood here, as tends to happen in these races early on. We are going through 10 levels in this easy run. Only going to Piranha Plant. Bowser will live to fight a different day at a different point in this match. But so as you point out, Tay, this game plays a speed level 2 out of 10, so things just move very, very slowly. It's very much a slog to play. How have you tried to adjust to this speed difference?
I think it's important not to get ahead of your inputs, so to speak. If you have a fast cursor speed, it might help to just wait a split second to make sure your input is registered before going on to the next one. I know I've had trouble with especially with the pulls, or doing the drops, pulling out a block in front of a falling block to get the chain. It's easy to do that too early and have it be missed entirely. So you gotta go with the flow. It's just a very slow flow.
Slow flow indeed, but I'd say both of these players are kind of moving their way through it decently well.
Yeah.
Right now, and thanks to foxyman in the live chat for reminding me that both our players did use webcam for this one, even Corey. So we are getting to see their mugs in glorious action.
Foxyman, of course, is set up behind an elementary school. The only place you can afford rent in San Francisco.
Oh, there we go. But yeah, look at Corey. Corey getting through halfway through this easy mode run. It is a CoreyBLD with a very slight lead.
Yeah, Foxy's have been getting cleared on a little bit. Getting like the most like good but not like great stages. And maybe Corey like isn't gonna be super aggressive. I think he's been playing a little more conservatively, and easy mode is definitely a more probably the category it pays the most to be conservative. Like there aren't really any instances where you can mess up your chain and get rewarded for it, which can happen in hard and V hard. Like if you don't send enough, like you are punished a lot. So like this category more than others, you will probably see the safe strats. Definitely no PV grinding strats here.
Yeah, I'm personally usually looking for 7 lines of garbage as a benchmark to hit for each and every stage, and if you do hit it in a reasonable amount of time, then you should be able to get every opponent in a single attack. Oh, Corey's lungefish just barely getting to that garbage clear, leading to a chain.
Now, come on,
Fishy.
Not necessary.
Jeez. Oh, more garbage clearing from Foxy's opponents. The timing has not been all that super in this one, and yeah, neither of our players will be making it into the Cave of Wickedness here at under 5 minutes. Kind of a harder prospect to do in easy mode and even normal and hard, I think. Just due to the sheer slow pace of this level. And
come on, Raven, what are you doing?
That is not so Raven.
That is so Raven. From our experiences, that's how Raven operates. Pretty solid 19 though.
Not licious either way, but Foxy is almost a full stage ahead now, going into the last stage of easy mode. And I would say Foxy is looking to get something resembling a 620 here.
Nice lag chain from Corey. See, like Corey has a pretty good cursor speed. Ooh, and that's another solid 19 on Koopa. Also, Piranha, hello, what are you doing?
All right, dying.
Right.
That's what Piranha's doing, and that will do it for Foxy Man, getting that victory in a time of 6 minutes 25 seconds.
Corey getting a little turned around, but makes a partial recovery, but not the opening attack you want. Is this follow-up going to be enough? Gonna have to send all this.
Oh, one more line.
No! Come on.
Oh, I've seen that from Corey a couple of times in this race. Is falling precisely one line short of getting the kill. It's very unfortunate, but that's just the way some of these runs go. Just fall that kind of short, and you just lose chunks of time. And that happened to Corey one too many times in this easy run. 7:13 for our former speedcuber. So let's go ahead and give Foxy Man that first star. And let me take a gander at what the next level is going to be. This is a loser pick of the next level. As long as it's not easy mode, Corey is free to pick any of the remaining levels for the next race, and it looks like it was normal mode. what a weird in between this level is.
Normal mode, the speed of it actually flows pretty well. Not too fast, not too slow.
I think no one, I don't think anyone that knows you, Tay, would be surprised by that. As much as you've specialized in Pokemon Puzzle League all these years, the normal mode plays at the same speed as Pokemon Puzzle League's one-player stadium levels. So, yeah, I can't say I'm shocked by that.
So that's why normal's my favorite category.
Oh, you need the crutch of the lower speed. I got you. Who knows? Maybe this will also change Corey's luck. I think Corey favors PPL a little bit more than TA.
When we get newcomers into the community, I think we generally recommend that they start with Pokemon Puzzle League just because it does play at a lower speed, but if they do want to play Tetris Attack, we'll probably tell them to do normal or possibly hard. I mean, despite the faster speed of hard, it's a little fairer. It's really easy to swag out on normal mode, which is why I really like it. So yeah, let's see how Corey and Foxy do this slight speed bump.
Yeah, this is part of the reason why I wanted to test people on the different levels. Like this immediate adjustment from one speed to the next is definitely going to be a tricky one to deal with for more than a few players, because if you're used to playing one speed all the time, you are going to get thrown off by playing something slightly different, where things fall at slightly different times and raise at slightly different times. It's definitely a struggle to deal with. I know in my initial escapades of trying to get the V-Hard record in this game after playing Pokemon Puzzle League for so long. That step up from speed 4 to 6 took me a long time to get behind. It took me close to 9 months of off and on grinding to get that record. It was not a fun grind to go through. Okay, I think we had some issues to try and get through in the race chat. There's actually, for people that have used Live Split, there actually exists a way to integrate Live Split with racetime.gg races in real time, and a lot of people in the community tend to use that integration for races, just to make sure they can automate the race tracking without having to manage a separate timer as well. But because I had to record these races in advance, these race rooms that I created are unlisted in race time, and if Live Split can't see the room on the race time, then it can't join those rooms. So there's no Live Split integration to be done with those kinds of races. Just one of the little quirks of having to record these runs ahead of time. And normal mode is now underway. 11 stages to glory.
Foxy doing the upside down T, which is an underrated combo, let's just say. Although it can make it difficult to really like to
dueling
do
garbage
that.
clears.
Oh no.
Unfortunate. And there's a chain.
chain.
From Foxy Lakitu. Oh well. And once again, Corey off to the early start, the early head start. But it's very early. The opponents just get faster and faster as time goes on. So it's hard to decide these races this early on. Another garbage clear from Foxy.
Another column clear.
The timing has just not been great with Foxy's attacks all match long, it seems.
None of our runners happy with the first two stages here.
So hard to get that timing right. Even I'm questioning myself at points as to when it's good to launch.
I think Foxy messed up that 5 combo.
It was a double swap, I noticed.
Another clear in a limited amount of blocks. What? Okay, come on. Oh, that was the definition of a pouch right there. Holy cow, Fox.
Oh, me oh my. But yeah, Corey has a close to a 5-second lead at this very point, but having a little bit of trouble getting this one started.
Oh, and
That's
Wiggler is way down.
Wow. Wow, that's very unfortunate.
Oh my gosh, this normal is for both runners is making me angry.
You still prefer it, Tay?
I mean, everyone can get hurt by the ones they love sometimes.
Deep. Was not expecting something so profound. Let's listen in with Foxy and see what he can do. Here, oh, another little double tap, trying to make a 5 chain there. Would have been enough to cover Froggy, but timing again just was not going to comply.
The double taps are way more common in this game, and I would say, partially because the harder difficulties play faster, so it's kind of harder to time. Like if you're doing like a catch or something, you might want to mash the swap button to get that catch, but sometimes you will end up double swapping. And I think like another reason that can happen is because more players are using emulators for this game compared to the N64, I'd say, which is like Pokemon Puzzle League has more accessibility, even though kind of compared to Tetris Attack, and you can get those emulator shenanigans. That's a good follow from Corey right there. We are
okay.
Toe to neck here.
Toe to neck, love it. But yeah, the speed differences between these levels definitely force you to do things in ways you might not have been mentally prepared to do, and oddly enough, these lower levels, like I found them to be more susceptible to various mistakes. And okay, there we go. These foes are probably not going to get up to the second tier that high at this speed. So Corey was good to move on from there. Okay, there's a recovery from Foxy, and recognizing the lack of chains does go up to X6, and that is perfection.
Ooh. Good awareness to see the Raven was pretty low. Extend that out a little further. And one thing I noticed about Corey's playstyle so far is he has like pretty good cursor speed, but he'll freeze up relatively easily if he drops something early or something unexpected happens. And I think that's like as we've discovered and talked about, like the hardest skill for new players to develop is like developing that board vision. So I think people learn how to swap pretty fast, but like really seeing what you can do and executing it quickly. Oh,
That was close.
like that's like what really elevates players to the next level. And I think like that's why we encourage players, new players, or even just like established players, like to watch the top players, because watching them isn't really going to help with your cursor speed, but it's absolutely going to help with your board vision. As you see people, like yourself cards, like your board vision's quite good, and like Yoshi just arranging a jumble of blocks into an 8 combo so masterfully is like this. Really the key to getting good times here is Foxy.
Yeah, Foxy's got some board vision chops. Very much made that 8 combo at the end in like no time flat. Seeing that right away. Foxy's definitely a player worth watching to try and learn from too. Just all the top players, I would say, are a good resource for trying to get better and improve. Like not just in a speedrun context, just playing in general.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright. And
there
that
we go.
is it for normal mode. Kamek runs out of time, and Foxyman does end up winning this race with a time of 7 minutes 2 seconds. Corey's right there at the end. There was definitely room for Kamek to troll and
oh, be careful.
make this really interesting.
Okay, like Kamek's dropping the troll 4 combo on the top. could have died if it wasn't careful.
That definitely happens. I do not have personal experience with that.
Well, I know we all like the vent at the V hard cave for good reason, but I think like normal cave is also hard to deal with. Just because the opponents, like, they clear so much faster compared to early on, and you have to send, like, I would recommend like going out to X6 or 7 even on normal mode in the cave, because very often they're going to be quite low.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that thinking. Well, Corey finishes that run with a time of 7 minutes 54 seconds. So let's give Foxyman here the second star.
Foxyman doing some vibing along with those stars.
Alright, so what is the next level that's getting played here? Corey decides to go pink hard for his life in this match. Hard mode will hope to be his salvation, but I don't know. I don't know. Foxy's been kind of gaming fairly well in this match. Hard to see the comeback happen here, but I'm very much ready to be surprised.
Go, Corey. Make things interesting.
Let's get Corey in the house.
That's impressive that we went that long without the Corey in the house joke. You gotta save it for a good occasion.
Well, if this keeps happening for Corey, there may not be many more occasions to go for it, unfortunately. But let's see what Corey can do here when faced with a double game point against our PPL 2020 runner-up. And okay, okay, Corey, I see you. X6 chain.
Oh,
That'll
but
work.
not much with it. Oh, okay, there we go. Foxy getting dropping that first chain. Good solid follow-up.
Yeah, it is apparently not a proper Foxy stage if there is not an opponent clearing garbage. Very unfortunate. Yeah, I definitely saw Corey raise the stack there and then take an extra second to think. Maybe speaking to your tendency to freeze up and yeah, yeah. That I guess you don't need to think too much about a stage like that. Oof. Okay, Corey getting that confidence up. See the head bobbing, psyching himself up.
Oh, good recovery from that accidental chain. Was able to continue it up a little longer.
Oh
no!
Corey, no!
The troll garbage block. What are you doing?
Oh, just
Game?
one miss swap, one chain that he thought was gonna come, it didn't come, and oh no! Oh, is this really how this ends? Oh, not like this.
It's so punishing to die in this game. Like, you lose probably like 30 seconds, and that's most of the time. Like, that's just gonna be it sometimes. So unfortunate to see it. Like, it can just really sneak up on you. If you like, especially as if people do what I recommend, which is to raise your stack all the way to the top to give yourself maybe not all the way to the top in Tetris Attack, but definitely really close. Just because there is less stop time compared to PPL.
Yeah, like you want ammunition, but survival is the #1 goal, I would think.
Yeah,
okay,
in PPL.
okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Foxy's styling there for an 11-second froggy.
What do we do? No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Uh-oh.
One line left. Come on, Gabe. Corey getting chained on, and oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you hate to see it.
It is as they say. Okay, yeah, okay. I think I saw a little bit of swag there from
That was
Foxy, just swapping that in at the last second to maintain the chain.
as BB Forky likes to say, we call that trick holding the mayonnaise.
Huh? I can't say I've heard that one.
It's with what he was making up names for my my swag chain showcase and the
Right.
and so we need to force it to be a thing, which will never that's never annoying when that happens.
Okay, Foxy going to an X5 chain here. A few 4 combos. Oh, another 5 combo block will do it. These times are getting there. It's nice to see sub 15 seconds after the midway point. Not something that happens too often. Corey, meanwhile, going to an X6 chain, and wow,
Oh no!
I really thought Blarg was going to run out of time there. The late swap from Foxy, dropping that chain.
That was a cool 8 combo.
Oh, yeah.
The drop 8 combo.
Very uncommon setup. Okay, that will give Foxy a significant edge as he starts his trek into the cave. Corey's gonna need some sort of miracle to stay alive in this match. And with that garbage clear from Lungefish, it doesn't seem super likely.
One fish is just popping off on him. Gotta drop this. One fish is gonna...
Oh, there it is.
Not quite get the clear.
Pillars!
Nice 13, let's go.
We got pillars. And that fells Hookbill with relative ease.
You love our pillars in the Puzzle League community.
Yeah, any form of distraction we can make for these opponents to not act on our garbage is most welcome.
Oh, is Raven gonna... There we go.
Okay. Okay, Corey is under 6 minutes headed into the cave. It might be too little too late, but it should be enough for something respectable. Ooh, did that extra screen shake actually give Piranha enough time? I don't know. But Foxy no longer cares. Moving on to the last two stages here.
That death here has been the difference, honestly. Oh, and don't let it happen again. Okay.
The slow raise to death. Or I guess that one was fast. But that was a fast raise. But you love to see these foes that do themselves in.
Hello?
No hocus pocus, Kamek. Calm down.
Not allowed.
Okay,
Stop.
now you got like nothing. Alright, that will do just fine. Okay, I don't think Corey was trying to catch that particular chain extension, but whatever works.
Combo. Is this follow-up going to be enough? I think he's going to be one short if he downstacks. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay, Foxy, on to Bowser. How long will Bowser take us this time?
A good recovery here.
Oh, that's a low
Bowser.
stack.
Bowser!
Oh, it's gonna be a slow burn.
He's not gonna get it
And
though.
that will do it.
Alright.
Foxy Man is finished with a time of 7 minutes, 33 seconds.
Corey's been really good at setting up those, all those combos. Setting up those 6 combos, those 8s, especially.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're so excited about Corey, and he has, like, pretty good cursor speed. He's got pretty decent board vision. It's just the consistency is kind of escaped him a little bit up to this point. Certainly very impressive what we've seen so far. You look at that! Look at lag chaining!
Nice.
That is pristine! We don't need to do that every time.
Follow that up with another combos? That's a textbook Bowser kill. Holy
That's
moly.
beautiful.
Whew. Definitely some big flashes of brilliance from Corey in not only in the recent runs, but in this match, definitely showed some really nice things. So, hats off to Corey for a very valiant effort, but it will be Foxyman with the 3-0 sweep, the win, the star, the accolades, the everything. Okay, let me take a little looky-loo over here to see if the standings will update, and it looks like they do not. So let's just draw a 1-0 match record for Foxyman and lower Corey down to 0-1. But a valiant effort from both players there. Corey should have nothing to be ashamed of, and for Foxy it was more or less business as usual, even if a little bit of timing issues were made apparent, especially early on. But Tay, how would you rate how both people played in that one?
I think both players performed about as we expected. I'm always a little hesitant to fault people for the timing, because that just can be so difficult, and it's like really hard to separate like, well, how much could you have done versus what was the AI gonna do anyway. So Foxy got a little unlucky with the clears, but he was still playing pretty solid. Always dropped a couple chains, had good follow-ups every time. I think dropping a couple chains is always gonna be a little expected. I was really excited to see Corey pull off some lag chains with combos in them. It's like seeing those little sparks of brilliance, and we see someone in the chat like comparing him to Six, who joined us I believe for the PPL 2020 tournament, and like, yeah, it's a pretty similar playstyle, and just like getting those really compact attacks. So really, GG's to Foxy, but really excited to see Corey improve in the months and hopefully years ahead.
Yeah, definitely some exciting things to look forward to from Corey, for sure. And hopefully Foxy doesn't look too far ahead to his impending matchup in about a month's time with the 4-seed FFR Pro for pool supremacy. So as long as he doesn't do that, I think he'll get to do some good things too. I know, Tay, that you have somewhere else to be in just a little bit, so I just want to get your quick thoughts on the last match we have up for today. It is the 8-9 matchup, one of the most anticipated matchups in the entire bracket. Tetris Attacker and BB Forky, and you have to imagine one of these people, one of these players, is going to fail to make the bracket on the result of this matchup. It's very hard to believe, but who you got for this one, Tay?
Gosh, honestly, I think this matchup's going to come down to whether or not TA can peak higher than Forky. Because I think TA has a bit of a reputation for being a glass cannon. Forky is very consistent. So with the variance of TA, I think if his hand doesn't give him too many issues, if his controller cooperates and he can get in the flow, I'm gonna take TA in 5 for the next matchup.
TA in 5. Ooh, that is definitely poised to be a barn burner, and we'll be bringing that match to you live on twitch.tv/Puzzle Speedrun. So stick around for those of you watching live. The best is really yet to come, but go ahead and let you take off for today, Tay Man. Thanks for hanging out and helping out with this matchup, and best of luck to you for the rest of the tournament.
Yes, thank you. Take care, everyone, and just thanks again for putting this all together, Cards.
Oh, it's certainly my pleasure. That's going to do it for this matchup, though. For those of you watching on YouTube, make sure you tune in to see the rest of the matches as they happen on YouTube. Hopefully at some point I will have a schedule put out for how these episodes are going to be released, so make sure you look forward to that. But we do have one more match to get to, and let's get to that as soon as we can. So for Tayman, ND, and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, thanks for watching.